What's up, guys? It's your girl Deja D, and today I'm in my car filming my Deja Chat, and I'm not doing makeup because I realized that I get really passionate about these topics, and I don't want to have to filter myself when I talk. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you didn't already give it a thumbs up, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment if you like this type of content. So the Deja's Daily Dose that I really want to tie this video all into is don't be afraid to do things alone. Goals are personal. And we're going to be specifically talking about friends and peers, not romantic relationships or anything like that. I want to save that topic for a different video, but this video is how to know when it's time to let people go, and how to know when you either outgrown people or when people are just no longer positive to the vibe that you're giving off and the growth that you have done. So the first thing is, you can have a friend that you've known for 3 years, and you can have a friend that you've known for 3 weeks, and a friend for 3 days, and that person that you've known for a little bit of time can still do so much and bring so much value to your life compared to the person that you've known for 3 years or 4 years or so on and so forth. Does not mean that they have to stay in your life forever. It doesn't mean I've known she's been my friend for longer, this, that, and the third. If she no longer supports you, if this and I'm saying she because I'm a girl and I have a lot of female friends or whatever the case is, it's just more the pronouns and everything are easier for me to say. This person might have brought value to your life when you first met them, or they might have been good for you for that season in your life or that stage of your life, but just because you've known this person for a longer amount of time does not validate or give them any reason to stay in your life still, if that makes any sense. Just because a person has been in your life for a longer amount of time does not give them a security belt, or does not give them a sticker of validation, or does not give them any reason or any less cut cards to be cut off. So whether I've known you for 3 months or 3 years, you still have the opportunity to be removed from my life if you're no longer valuable to my growth. You could have known someone for 3 days and they be more loyal to you and supportive of you than the person that you've known for a long time. So time does not mean anything, okay? So I just want you to know that, because a lot of times people think that, oh, I've known her for this many years, or I've known this person way longer than I've known this person, and that just makes them loyal. That does not, time does not equivalent loyalty or support. That's it. Loyalty and support is not equal on how long I've known you. You got family members that do those type of snaky things to you, so never think that is the case. There are people who will befriend you just to learn your insecurities and just to learn things that you're scared of and things that you fear. They either see you as competition, they see you as a threat, or they want to befriend you before they could become your enemy or become your competition in a way. So what they do is they want to come into your circle, they want to come into your life, they want to learn about your insecurities, they want you to be vulnerable to them, they want you to open up to them so you could tell them these things, and then they'll turn around and use those things against you. So let's say, for example, you're on a sports team at school, and another player on the team decides to befriend you because you're a really good player. Okay, cool. So they're either some people genuinely befriend you because, oh, I want to learn from this person, or oh, I want to know what's this person's tricks, or I want to figure out ways to, I want to take this person's insecurities and become their friend, and that way I can use the things that they tell them against them to either better my skills or just to one up you, even if it ain't to better their own skills. Some people genuinely are just evil, and they want to just take your insecurities that you were vulnerable enough to tell them and use them against you. What I have actually written down is there are people put into your life that will test you and make you feel less than what you truly are. I've had people get close to me and learn my insecurities and try their hardest to break me down. So I had people come into my life and I'll tell them, oh, I'm the type of person who I do not like feeling left out. I do not like being left out of anything. I hate when I'm in a friend group and I feel like I'm getting left out, or everybody's doing something and I'm not invited, or I just hate that. So I've had friends who purposely knew this about me, and I say friends, I have people who were once my friends or whatever. They know this about me. You tell them that's one of your biggest things. I never want to be left out, and I try my hardest not to leave people out. just because I know that feeling of being left out. So I tell them that, and they continue to leave you out. I've had people who I've told you, I don't like to feel left out. And what's the first thing they decide to do? The moment they get the opportunity to, leave me out. Just leave me out. Like, you could tell somebody, oh, I don't feel confident in my body, and now they want to throw a swimming party with bathing suits and pools. You tell someone you're not comfortable around a certain group of people, and now they start hanging out with them. So just let me know in the comment section if any of these things has ever happened to you. Like, you've had people in your circle and you say, oh, I'm not really comfortable, you know, at parties where there's drinking or anything like that. I'm just using examples. Or, oh, I don't really feel comfortable around this person, or I'm not really cool with this person, and now they want to bring the person around. Oh, now y'all friends. Oh, now y'all this, now y'all that. Now I'm looking on social media and you're commenting on this person's post like y'all all kumbaya and y'all all friendly and everything. When was this? When did this happen? Before or after I told you? I just find that a lot of people tend to do that. I tell you I dislike somebody, and now you want to befriend them. Now you're oh so friendly. Now y'all so cool, and then you want to come to me and say, well, I mean, she didn't do it to me. I didn't say that you had to dislike the person, but you was not her friend beforehand. So you're purposely doing this, like you're intentionally befriending this person because you know the feeling that it caused me to see this person around. Like, I don't like this person, so now you want to try to bring this person around. You're purposely doing this, and those are just signs to say that this person just genuinely does not want to see you happy. If this person is bringing around people who cost you all this negative energy and bring around negative emotions, then why do they want to bring this person around you? It doesn't make any sense to me. And they know what they're doing. You know, it's time to let someone go when they laugh at your dreams until they see how they could benefit you. I've had people come in my life, or I've had people in my circle who, oh, why are you vlogging, or why are you recording, or, you know, you're about to sit in your room and do what, or you know, they laugh at you. You say, oh, I want to do YouTube, or oh, I'm trying to do YouTube. It's, oh, everybody wants to be a YouTuber. Oh, everybody wants to do this. Oh, everybody wants to play in makeup. Or you laugh at the jokes, or you laugh at this person's aspirations, and you laugh at this person's dreams until you see how they could benefit you. So when I first started doing YouTube, it was, you're talking to your camera, you're doing this, I'm so shy to vlog, I'm so shy to record, I'm so shy to promote myself because I don't want anybody to know that I do this and I enjoy doing it because it's a joke, or it's something she's playing around with, or whatever the case may be. So I'm scared to do this type of things until, you know, I start realizing, like, you're doing this for you. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're not doing this for validation for your peers, because at the end of the day, if they don't support you, they're just not going to support you. So once I start growing and getting more numbers and getting more recognition and everything like that, and really start taking my YouTube channel serious, now people want to, hey Deja, I just started this lash company, can you promote it for me? Or hey Deja, can you promote these shirts for me? Or Deja, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you shout me out? Can you do this? Can you do this? So they laugh at your dreams, they laugh at you doing these videos, they laugh at you, oh, you playing around in makeup, they laugh at your makeup looks, they laugh at this and a third, until they see how they can benefit you. So that's a sign already that you don't like me, you just like what you can get from me. So you didn't support the YouTube, you didn't support the social media, you didn't support the whole internet, you didn't support this, you didn't support me building a brand on social media until you seen, oh, she's really taking it serious, or oh, I could really get some business off of her, like, oh, she's really getting some followers, she's really getting some notice, like she's getting posted on these bigger blogs, she's getting her recognition. So it's all ha he. And it's like a meme it's like those memes that you always see where they talk about, like, the classes versus the graduation, or the support versus the celebration. It's one of those type of situations to where, are you going to support me? Are you going to share my videos? Are you going to watch my videos genuinely? Or are you only going to like the picture, or claim that you know me, or claim we went to school together when I'm posting on the blogs? Like, What happened to, oh, can you share this video for me? Can you subscribe to this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you watch my video? Can you comment on my videos? Can you like my videos? But now it's, oh, she's getting posted on the Shade Room. Oh, that's my girl. We go to school together. Suitland. Da 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 da. It's one of those situations to where I ask you, like, genuinely ask these people, like, for their support. If you're going to support, support. If you're not going to support, move. Don't say congratulations. Oh, we was cool. I know her. We did this, and the third together. I did. If you don't want to support me in the come up, don't claim you know me when I'm up there. Don't befriend me. Don't, oh yeah, we went to school together. We did this, and the third together. We played a sport together. Yeah, and I also dropped the link to my channel in that sports group chat. Did you go and subscribe? Did you comment? Did you share? Oh, I knew her. I know her. I seen her. I did this with her. We was cool together. Oh, but did you follow my blog? Did you like any of the free motivational posts that I put? That's what I thought. It's always the congratulations, or, oh, I know this person. You want to be so, like, this person is grinding. This person is dropping videos, through 3 videos, 4 videos. This person is dancing every single day. This person is promoting their t-shirt company every single day. This person is seriously just asking for a free share. Like, you've had people, I have plenty of friends who, maybe at the moment I couldn't get a t-shirt. Maybe at the moment I couldn't get some lashes. But I'ma still share your stuff. I'ma still post your stuff. It's free for me to go like this and share it to my story. And even, like, it's free promotion. For you to click a subscribe button, it's free. For you to do these certain things, it's free. And a lot of people don't want to do the free stuff. I'm not asking you to go buy all my keychains. I'm not asking you to buy all my frames. This person isn't asking you to give them, go out there and scout out subscribers for them. This person isn't asking you to even edit the video, make the video, do anything. You don't even gotta watch the video half of the time. Half of the time, the people that want you to subscribe to their channel don't even ask for you to watch videos. They just want you to subscribe to their channel. And that's literally a button. So I don't stress certain things. And I just realized, like, in those moments that people tell you these things, like, oh, can you share my blog? Can you watch my blog? Can you watch my videos? Can you subscribe to my channel? In those moments, you can kind of tell who is down for you and who is not. If I have to send my friends, your friends know what you're doing. Like, your friends. I'm not talking about associates. Your friends, if you have to ask your friends to support something of yours, you need to evaluate them. Because your friends should already know. Like, if my friends want to do anything, whether I'm going to pay for it or not, I'm going to share it. I'm going to congratulate you. I'm going to comment on it. I'm going to say, yes, girl, that's what I'm talking about. My friend want to do hair. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Even if I'm not going to you to get my hair done, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to share your word. I'm going to comment. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. So if you have to ever ask your friends for support, you need to evaluate who your friends are. It is none of my friends that do anything can ever say. And, of course, like, let me just humble myself and let me just bring it back a little bit. I'm not a perfect person. Every day I just learn and I learn and I learn and I learn and I learn. And nobody is a perfect person. Nobody is a perfect friend. So you should never, like, your friend should never beg you for support. Period. Just a quick little story. So last year, there was a point in time that I would call my mom and my grandma every single day, and I would just be crying. It was just really, really hard for me to fit in. And I used to just call my mom and my grandma all the time, and I would cry about it. So for me, the biggest thing that I took from that overall experience, and still to this day, like, I still go through certain things like this, to where it's like you feel kind of left out of things, this, that, and the third. If you ever feel left out of those things, one of the biggest things that my mom and my grandma always tell me all the time, whenever I'm going through a friend situation, Whenever I'm going through a friend situation, one of the biggest things they told me was that if I spend time focusing on what I need to do, I'm not going to be worried about what they're doing. So one of my biggest things was being left out. I hate it. So every time I feel left out, I just like break down. I just cry a little bit, or it depends on the situation. But for the most part, I will call my mom and I will tell her, like, Ma, like, these people did not invite me to this place, this, that, and the third. And she would just kind of tell me, like, if you do what you need to do, you ain't gonna be worried about where you ain't invited. So it'll be times where I would be like, Ma, they didn't invite me to this. Did you do your work? Did you do your homework? Did you make a video today? Did you make some blog content? No? Go do what you need to do, and you ain't gonna be worried about what they're doing. So for me, it was like, dang, she's right. So once I start building my schedule and not worrying about me fitting in theirs, I was so worried about them including me in their schedule. They're making their schedules. They ain't including you in yours. They're not including you in their schedules. So they know what they're doing for the day. You know, they got this plan. And they ain't put you in there. So you make your own schedule, okay? You make, okay, in the morning time I'm going to work out. Then I'm going to do this. 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 And once you make your schedule, Deja, you ain't going to have no time for them. Me, I was so worried about getting in their schedule that they already planned without me that I wasn't even making my schedule. I'm sitting in the room crying about not getting invited places. I'm sitting in the room waiting on them, waiting for them to call my phone and ask me where I'm at. So I'm just trying to make myself available at all times. All times I'm available. That way, if they ever call me and say, what you doing? I'm ready to go. I don't want to be left out. I'm ready to go. So that was my problem. I was so busy making myself so easily accessible. We make ourselves so easily accessible to people. I was emptying my entire schedule. I'm doing my homework super early. So that way, oh, any moment they call, oh, we got a party. Oh, you trying to go here? Oh, you trying to go here? Yeah, I'm free. I'm free. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? I just got to grab my shoes. I'm clearing my schedule. I'm making myself so easily accessible to people who don't want me there 99.9% of the time. So once I start making myself so easily accessible, my day was full. My day became so full, I didn't even realize I was being left out of stuff, because in my head, you know, you could look at things one way or another. You could look at things negatively, such as they're leaving me out of stuff, or I'm busy. I'm too busy to be worried about what they're doing. I'm too busy to be worrying about if they're leaving me out of things. I'm working out. I'm making my blog content. I'm recording YouTube videos. I'm doing my schoolwork. Where in there do I fit time to be left out? I'm busy. My schedule is booked. Have you ever wanted to like go back in time to a certain period in your life and just kind of like grab yourself out of there? Like just grab yourself out of there. It was so many points in my life where I just wanted to take myself and just like it, now looking back at her, I just want to grab her and be like, Deja, come here, you okay? When these people left me out of these places and these people were doing things without me and all this, that, and the third, it broke me. Like I just said, I was calling my mom and grandma like every single day crying. It got to the point where like this person's been ignoring you. And the moment that they say, hey, you want to come with us somewhere? Rather than me saying, nah, I'm busy. Rather than me saying, no, I'm busy, no, I'm busy, no, I'm busy. I was so eager for attention. I was so thirsty for attention, so thirsty for friends, that the moment that they asked me, do you want to go hang out with us? Rather than me saying, no, I'm busy. This is your opportunity to tell this person, I'm busy. Rather than me saying, I'm busy, I say, sure. I just simply did not know my worth. I thought in my head that any attention they gave me or any attention was better than none. And all of these things can apply to romantic relationships as well. You know, you have a toxic person in your life, a toxic person you're dealing with, whether it's friendships, relationships, family members, whatever. You think to yourself that, okay, any attention this person gives me is better than none at all. I'd rather this person, you know, ignore me all day and give me, like, they can ignore you all day, and the one time they hit you up, I'm gonna take it. Why? Because I'd rather do this than lose this person at all. I'd rather, them ignore me all day long and this, that, and the third than for me to not have any friends at all. It's life and you learn from it. I realized from looking back on my experiences with friendships throughout my life that I had to let go of was that the hard part was not realizing that they were not good for me, because I knew that with the first signs. See, we as people, we know when something is not good for us. We know that she should not be talking to your ex. She should not be doing this. She should not be dirty. She should not be grimy. She should not be talking to those girls that you do not like. We know these things. We as people, we know, like, oh, my boyfriend, he should not be friendly. He should not be doing these. He should not be liking all these girls' pictures. He should not be commenting under these people's things. We know these things. We are not dumb. Like, the hard part is not us realizing that they're not good for us, because we know from the first signs when a person is good for us and when they're not. Like, we know, like, oh, hold on. This girl, she know I like this dude. Why is she talking to him? Or we know, oh, she did what? She told everybody my secret? We know these things. But the hard part is not recognizing it. The hard part is accepting it. We naturally as humans do not want to see the bad in people, especially people that we initially wanted to have great relationships with. Who wants to say that the friend they had sleepovers with or vented to is not the good person? Who wants to admit that? Who wants to say that the guy who sends them flowers and they went on these dates with and the guy that they initially met is no good for them? Nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to sit and think about how Jeremy was a bad guy. Who wants to think about that? I don't want to think about that. If Jeremy taking me on dates still, I don't want to think about how he's a bad guy. I want him to still be that good guy. So I'm pushing that out of my head. I know initially from the first signs, like, oh, Jeremy's no good. But that's not hard. Like, you know that. What's hard is accepting that he's not good and letting him go. I am a psychology major, so I want to tie some stuff that I've learned into this whole Deja Chat because I want to soundly educated. We oftentimes want to conform to society because that's naturally what we do psychologically. Like, human beings are social. Like, we're social beings. We need to be around other people. Even if you say you're antisocial, you still need to be around other people. Like, even if you just see them, like, you just need socially, like, you cannot survive alone. You need civilization. Although we are all in different personalities, like, everybody has different personalities, everybody has different perspectives. Unless you have a mental disorder, we are all cognitively similar. Like, we all do the same thing. We all have fears. We're all pretty similar. And I didn't say the same because morals alter how everyone acts. But it's safe to say that people conform to their social settings because they fear rejection. Like, naturally, nobody, like, unless you have, like, a mental disorder, and that's not, like, talking about you, it's just legit. Like, when we were in our psychology class, she tells us that there's normal people and there's abnormal people. There's people who have disorders like schizophrenia, ADHD, like, these mental disorders, these serious conditions, and you have normal people. And normal is always, like, a bad term to use because people could take it offensively, but normal is just, when we say normal in psychology, we're just talking about straight up, like, no disorders. So we're all cognitively pretty similar. Like, you hear a firecracker, you're going to jump. Whether or not you're, like, scared, or whether, like, depending on what you pre-assume it to be. Like, some people when they jump, they think it's a firework. Some people when they jump, they think it's a gunshot. So morally and your personality and just where you've been at is going to adapt your process. Oh, it's getting hot. I got to go. But we as people, we naturally fear rejection. We do not want to be rejected from a place. Now, whether or not we get rejected from a social setting, like you just don't fit in, whatever, whether or not you accept it and just be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just stay to myself, that's different than just really, like, we don't go into social settings and want to be rejected. Like, nobody goes to a party and wants to be shunned into the corner. Like, that's not what we're doing. So I was so scared of being rejected by people that I would conform. Like, I don't want to say they say jump, you say how high, but just look at it like that. Like, they say jump, I say how high. I'm so worried about fitting in that I don't want to be rejected, that I'm conforming to a society that already rejected me. So, their behavior was showing they want nothing to do with me. You're not inviting me places. You're not doing these things with me. So you're showing me that I'm rejected already, but I'm not seeing the signs, so I'm still trying to fit in. You don't want people in your life that you're scared to say no to. You don't want people in your life who you have to conform to. You want to be able to tell your friend, no, I can't make it this weekend. You don't want to be scared of your friends. You don't want to be scared to tell them no. You want people in your life that you could say, no, I can't do this, or no, girl, that don't look good. If your friend walking out the house looking crazy and you can't tell her she look crazy, then you need to see if that's really your friend. You got to be picky with your vibes. You got to be picky with who you decide to surround yourself with. This is one of the biggest things that I want for you all to take out of this video. And that is that it is okay that everyone is not going to like you. Everybody is not going to like you. And for me, that was really, really hard. That was a hard pill to swallow. Like, what you mean everybody ain't going to like me? Like, what you mean everybody ain't going to like me? I have a very loud and bold personality. That's okay. I like to be carefree and speak my mind. That is okay. I have controversial opinions. That is okay. And everything about you is okay. What is not okay is to be around people who make you feel bad for being you. So everything about you is okay. Now, that ain't to say you perfect, and that ain't to say you can talk about people and that's okay, and it's that a third ain't. That ain't to say that being rude and being this, negative things is okay. But everything about you is okay. And what's not okay is people who make you feel bad for being you. I'd rather be alone than with a bunch of people who don't support me. I'd rather do everything by myself than to be around a bunch of people who make me feel like the way I'm living my life is wrong. When it's time to let people go, just be able to accept it. Be able to accept the fact that, okay, this relationship just did not work out romantically or friendshiply. People, we don't want to see the bad in people, and we don't want to accept the fact that people just might not like us. Like, if you're not likable to these certain groups of people, they hate to say that you're unlikable to everybody, but everybody is not going to be your cup of tea, and you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And that's just something we have to all accept. And everybody goes through these phases in life where you just don't socially fit in, and that's okay. It's a part of living. It's a part of growing. Through all breakups, friendship breakups, relationship breakups, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're in the midst of that that not fitting in social stage, it's going to pass through. Trust me. People would tell me that, oh, it's going to get better. Oh, it's going to be cool. This, that, and the third. Like, you're going to get friends. You're going to meet these people. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear that, oh, I'm going to meet friends. Do I have them? Okay, they don't tell me about it. Like, I'm sad right now. I'm getting left out. I don't want to feel like this. I want to have friends. I want to have a good group of people around me. So when people say they just going to pass through, you're going to meet friends, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to say the same thing that these other people said. I hope this video helps someone. If you're not always subscribed, be sure to subscribe. If you watched the video all the way through, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I can't wait till next, not next Sunday, the Sunday after next. If you haven't watched my last 2 Deja Chats, I'll leave them at the end of this video, and bye.